Hello, everybody. My name is Mecca Waller. This is my second year in the counseling education program. My area of focus is primarily school counseling, and then I also have a interest in student affairs and college counseling. Um, this lesson from chapter 1 in our text was quite interesting for me. This is my first time really taking a course on groups, as I'm sure it's for many of you. Um, if there's one type of group or type of group that I think that I would most likely be working with, that would be the probably counseling groups, because in schools you are sometimes made to create groups, sometimes with the youth that are enrolled in the school, and for different reasons. So I think for me, the most uh, probable group for me to work with or create or lead would be a counseling group for individuals in a school, which could be between the ages of kindergarten, and more specifically where I'm interning at now would be middle school age children. So um, that's the type of group that I would most likely lead. And the reason behind that is because with this particular age group, from what I've witnessed so far, they have some challenges with managing different types of things, from where it comes from stress. It might come from social concerns. It might be things that are concerned with their environment or where they live. And lately, we've had a lot of concerns with students and just their behavior in general, and just being what we would like to say totally responsible for their behavior. So that's something that I myself have been working with the students at my intern site with them, helping them become more aware of their own behaviors and how to better uh, change those behaviors after they become aware of them for themselves, and because it's going to help them not just now but in the future. So one interesting aspect that I found from the text was in regards to teamwork and group work, or teams and groups, and the differences between the two. I found that interesting because I never really thought about there being a difference between working in groups versus being on a team. And I like that our textbook mentions that, the group or working in groups is different from being on a team, and it lists several things um, and reasons for this. And just to name a few, I just want to point out some that I found were particularly of interest to myself, would be um, the simple fact that it says that, in teams there's a shared leadership. Well, in a group, that's not necessarily the case. And as you think about teams, and immediately it's football season, so I started thinking about, oh, well, okay, football season. Well, they do have a team effort. There's not particularly one particular group. And then I thought to myself, well, okay, well, they have a quarterback, but that person, or the coach, could the coach be the team, leader, so to speak? But at the same time, in the team, everybody's input and everybody's behavior and action is equally important. Whereas in a working group, it may be different. And it says there are more specific tasks that they look to complete. And there's normally, it could be over shorter periods of time. So for me, that was what I found to be the most interesting from the reading in this chapter. Thank you.